What's this I hear about you disrespecting the intro?
What are you talking about?
It wasn't me.
I was told that the intro was disrespected. People saying, Northernlion, you should punch Nick in the testicles.
That's it. Wow.
I need those.
Oh, I'm not
That
going to
seems a
punch
little
you so
drastic.
hard they explode. Do you think I'm Ken
Grind
from
them-
Fist of the
grind
North
them-
Star?
Grind his testicles with your fists in the powdery dust and make bread out of Nick testicles.
And then I would toast that bread if it was going to have any wet condiments on it. I wanted to touch on that right away because Brack the Man said he'd stop watching if we started talking about condiments. So put your money
Yes.
where your fucking mouth is. Chat, don't be a tattletale, okay? Nick, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Josh, how's it going, buddy? How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Thanks. Nobody ever asked me that. Nick,
Bologna. I ask you all the time.
Nick, how are you
feel
doing?
How do you feel about bologna?
I'm all right, but I feel a little dejected since this is my second day in a row getting mentioned second.
Well,
so
maybe you should
I must
stop
have earned that.
disrespecting the intro, and then it wouldn't be so bad, would it?
That was all
No,
Nick.
you're right. I can't learn.
Why do you have a mug
Just
that
a
has
dumb
your
man.
own, the letter from your first name on it?
It was a present.
Ooh, it's neatly designed too. Look at that.
That's not neat
There's
Neatly
like
design.
angles. What is going
got
on around the edges?
It's got like
That's great.
dongers hanging off a bit, something like that.
It's
It's like
a
little ivy
bearded.
sprouting off of it.
It's a bearded J.
It's bearded J. I'm a bearded
It's a
man.
bearded J.
I'm a bearded J.
You're the third member of Insane Clown Posse.
I thought you were gonna go with like ZZ
J. There's
Top.
a violent J and a bearded J and a Shaggy 2 dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of rolls off the tongue.
Can't you just be Shaggy 3 dope?
That would be
upgrade?
ridiculous. Welcome to the Northern Lion Live Super Show, the Monday, June 2nd. It's a new month edition. That's not really part of the calendar, but what's your favorite month of the year?
June? June is not part of the calendar?
Favorite month of the year. May's pretty good.
Kate month.
Whoa, thank you, Kate.
Look at Kate.
August
She
is
brought all the
nice.
stuff.
You got me an iced coffee and a huge container of poutine.
September.
Oh my
is it from-
God.
Where's the poutine from?
Hi.
Wow, thank you. This is an extraordinary
Hey.
gift.
I want to show off my number 2 shirt.
She wants to show off her number 2 shirt. She doesn't mean it like poop.
Her poop shirt?
Yeah.
You just show us
gotta-
Tomo. Wait, so wait, you
They're
stand up.
two together.
No, you stand up,
Number 1, number 2.
and so we know who number 1 is.
Yeah, you damn right. Yeah. Kate, thank you for an extraordinary gift here.
Oh, you have a fork, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's all
Fauna
good.
would never wear that number 2 shirt.
Love you too. I'm not going to show the poutine chat. We'll talk about that
Oh,
later.
So cute.
Oh, it's bacon.
Really?
Too.
It's bacon poutine as well.
Can I see it?
No, not yet. Later.
right.
Maybe if you win trivia, which is coming back.
If I win trivia,
But
I
I
get to
want
see
to
the
see it
poutine.
too.
If you win trivia,
wanna
you
see
can
it
see it.
also.
The other person has to close their eyes.
Oh no, I hate that.
I forgot what I was going to say. This is already the greatest stream of all time, though. Our docket today is going to be news and fan mail. The game that you're seeing in the background here is a story about my uncle, a first-person platformer/adventure game that came out on Steam last week. We are going to be playing Tabletop Simulator during our second section, which is basically a game in which you can simulate any tabletop favorite, including the Northernlion Live Super Show Go Fish game made by Will Smith OTI/Magresta. And finally, finishing up with some old favorite that we haven't been with in a long time, Family Feud 2010 edition. Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's do this.
You know what?
Do that.
Slow
First-
news day.
First news story is
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at this poutine, but I'm not gonna let you look at it.
That is such bullshit.
Oh, it looks pretty good. I'm extremely tempted to dig
None
in
of
right
us
now.
expected you to say that this was not good-looking poutine. We all expected it was going to be fantastic.
Yeah, but even though
I
it's
don't
in
know.
like this container,
Poutine's a weird. Oh, okay.
See, it
I've
looks-
never seen.
Oh,
it looks like it might. Oh God, there's a black screen here.
It's
It
like
looks like it might be
Italian
like a
takeout.
microwaved kind of mess in there, but no, it's
Yeah.
it looks fresh.
gotta
confirmed.
move that microwave poutine.
Oh, you can really take that song to the next level. Crumbled cheese curds and gravy. Anyway, news stories. What do we get? News stories. What do we have?
Ooh.
Josh, you had a news story.
Mario Kart 8 boosts UK Wii U hardware sales 666%.
Yes. Which
Game enjoys biggest week one for any Wii U title and the second best in series history.
We
That's-
did it, Reddit.
We
We
did
turned it
Reddit.
around. The Wii U's
That's
back.
Wii
That's-
U's alive.
That's pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. We got Mario Kart 8. We got it on Friday, and we played a bunch of it on Friday night, and it was a lot of fun. It's a Mario Kart game, but it's a really good Mario Kart game. I saw like an analogy online, which is like it kind of all the tracks kind of feel like roller coasters. Like every time you take a turn, there's like another kind of like wow moment where you're like, oh, that's really cool, and then I'm sure I'll get sick of it eventually. But for right now, it's an awful lot of fun, especially if you play multiplayer. And apparently, the online actually works, which is kind of rare for Nintendo stuff.
Right.
Being honest, although Monster Hunter worked fairly well. So that's cool.
Hoverboards.
I think it's great news that this is becoming like a great thing for Wii U. But my favorite thing that's come out of this is reddit.com/r/Luigi Death Stares.
Oh yes,
which is basically, I guess, like when normally people like hit each other in that game, there's like a little celebration that they do, like yay, and like they're happy in their cart. But Luigi, he just fucking stares him down. He just like looks at his opponent like right in the eyes and just like looks forward like nothing happened. Is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And like people like take like little screen grabs of it, like little videos, and they'll set it to like "Riding Dirty" by Chameleonaire.
We know who it's by.
Some people
I didn't think it was "Riding Dirty" by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Unlikely.
Hey, man.
Nelly featuring Nelly Furtado? I don't think so. It's obviously a Chameleonaire song.
You know what? I like Chameleonaire. I like that album that he put out. Yeah.
Wait, do you like any of his later work? His post-2006 era?
I think a lot of people say it's pretty good, but I never listened to it.
I like how he can blend right into the crowd. Like, he's a millionaire, but he can just blend right in. Nobody can tell.
Yeah. If you took his money away, though, would he still be like a chameleonaire? Or would he still even be a chameleon? Or would he just be Cha?
The thing is,
Maybe.
you can't tell if you've taken his money away or not because he's so good at pretending he doesn't have the money. He's a chameleonaire.
It's that fallacy, like, can God make, a rock so great?
A rock so heavy he can't even lift it,
exactly. You can't take Chameleonaire's money, because if you took it, then it wasn't his money, because he's a great
Well, you
hider.
can't take it with you either, so there's somewhere in the middle that he has to live.
It's
like limbo.
Put your money in the bank of Chameleonaire. You know it's going to be safe there.
And it's gone.
So, Mario Kart 8 is pretty good.
Mario Kart 8 seems pretty good.
Based on the Wikipedia graph I saw of Wii U software sales, by today, basically, it pretty much has to be the 6th best-selling Wii U game of all time. I'll bring up the chart, actually, because it was interesting. They're all Nintendo games. If I remember from memory, it's New Super Mario Bros. U had something like 4.2 million, and then Nintendo Land has 3 million. And then I think it might be like Wii Party. I might as well just look it up. Best-selling Wii U games. I know that in 6th was Legend of Zelda Wind Waker remastered, and it had 1.22 million sales. And Mario Kart 8 sold 1.2 just over the weekend. So it's got to be up there now. Let me find it here. There we go. All right, so it's New Super Mario Bros. U with 4.2, Nintendo Land 3, Super Mario 3D World 2.17, New Super Luigi U, which I don't know if I'd really put that one on there. It's kind of a DLC, but I've seen it in stores as well. 1.7 million. Wii Party, Wii U with 1.4 million. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker 1.22, and then Mario Kart 8 has been added to the list, maybe because I tweeted about it at 1.2 million. So yeah, it's 7th best selling, but will be probably 4th or even 3rd best selling, probably by the end of this week.
It came bundled with a bunch of Wii U's now, right?
There are Mario Kart 8 Wii U bundles now, yeah.
I'm sure that'll probably boost some of those portions up pretty good.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad to see it happen. I don't know. Yeah, you guys don't own Wii U's.
Nope.
Are you considering getting one?
No.
What would make you get a Wii U?
I'm pretty far away from considering that. Bayonetta 2 might help.
No, not even. I don't know. If Nintendo
Also, it
gave me
needs
one,
to be $100.
If
If it's $100 and comes with Bayonetta 2, I'll buy it.
I had a moment where I think it was like 2012 or like late 2011, where I was in Toys R Us and they had a Wii U bundle. It was like a Wii, not Wii U. That would be crazy. And it was a Wii and New Super Mario Brothers 1 or 2, and it was like $120. And I had to like sit there and work it out on my mental calculator. I was like, am I going to get $120 worth of value out of this console at this point? And the answer was no. So, I don't know. I am happy that I own a Wii U now. That anecdote was completely apropos of nothing at all, apparently.
yeah.
But I'm happy that there's a new game for it that I'm enjoying playing. It makes it a little bit more of a worthwhile console, I'd say. And I could totally see it being like almost board game-esque in the sense that like when your friends come over, now you have, you know, a $250 piece of hardware you can pull out and play Mario Kart with. And eventually, you know, with enough games and enough time, that could be a good value proposition for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Does
I
the
don't
tablet
think it's...
controller do anything?
It has a big like a honk button, like it has a horn, and you just click on it and you go honk 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 honk. But it's great because you can do it before the start of like before the lights tick down, so you can just sit there in multiplayer and just be like honk honk honk. It's pretty good.
I just figured to have the map on it or something. That would be. There's
some other things on the interface, but I don't really have time to look at them for the most part. Like they got a really tiny map where you can like see who's in first, and then I think it might tell you what power up you have as well.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but you can see that all on the screen too.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be looking down when I'm trying to race.
The track design is really, really good, though. That's Mario Kart 8. It exists. If you own a Wii U,
it has hoverboards.
It has hoverboards. It does.
That's all I need.
Go buy it. If you own a Wii U, I feel pretty comfortable saying that it's among the best Wii U games out there. What else are you going to buy for the next little while, right? Might as well get some Mario Kart 8.
Have you honked with Wario, Northernlion?
I have not honked with Wario because I exclusively play as high acceleration characters.
Brack the man says honking with Wario is the best because it's just fart sounds.
Oh, really? That's awesome. That's so good.
I like that a lot.
I also think that honking with Wario would be like a great Sunday morning like talk show, like Meet the Press.
Honking with Wario.
Honking with Wario.
Uh-uh.
Well, no, that's more sexual.
Well, I mean, so it's... I don't know,
That's grunting with Wario.
That's lying on your back, not doing any of the damn work with Wario.
No, Wario likes face down, ass up.
Wario likes face down, ass up.
I believe it.
This is why when we talk about like Nintendo not liking YouTube content, we're full of shit. Because they were like, hey, you know your intellectual property? You know, if you worked really hard to keep it family friendly, imagine him like butt fucking something. Isn't that funny? This is the height of humor right here. Anyway.
Hey, I mean, if they wrote a cease and desist, I would respect it. That's what it takes.
I'd just draw Rule 34 of it.
I can't draw.
Yeah, that's the other option. You can do both.
You can draw. What else? What else do we have?
Mortal Kombat X trailer is officially here. We now have another thing to look at and talk about. And yeah, it's basically the same as MK9 as far as I could tell. Just they made it look kind of prettier, smoother animations. But I don't know if this was just a target render. I'm going to assume it is, so we can avoid the disappointment cycle. Did you guys watch the trailer yet?
Yes, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it looked really pretty.
I like the part where he
it looked
snapped
I know. Not gonna look like that on release. I understand. I'm sad about it.
The thing that gets me is that they kind of look like they tried to integrate things from the actual game. That way it might blur the line even further of what is a target render and what isn't, which is only going to make it harder to tell.
Yeah. And so like the cool thing about it is like I wonder if they're actually going to put in some sort of like ways to utilize the background. So you can see like Scorpion like jumping in, like grappling onto a tree branch or something and using that to gain momentum and like crash down on Sub-Zero. If that's like into the game, that sounds pretty cool, and then adds dynamicism to some of the maps more so than a lot of other fighting games.
I have a very important question.
What's that?
Yes.
Are we sticking with Mortal Kombat? The game's all about MKs today, or the news is all about MKs.
Yeah, it is.
Are we sticking with Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 10? Because I know where I fall in this camp, and it's not on the side that Professor Xavier would be a fan of, I think.
10.
I like 10.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
Good.
We've always said numbers after them. Why change it now? Unless X is what gives it to us.
You know, Cloud Strife, he was not the main character in Final Fantasy V. So
I.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that it's like V with like a lot of elongated syllables at the end.
It's like VE.
Okay.
Exactly.
VE.
And if you give it a bolt stone, then it becomes Jolteon. But I think Mortal Kombat 10 is where we should put our eggs.
That's
in
where
that
our chips are going.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing. So like people when they shorten it on internet forums and stuff, you know it's gonna be MKX.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, and that's how we might know it. It was like, oh, do you play MKX? We're like, oh shit, what the hell is MKX?
Yeah, by the time Nintendo comes out with 2 more consoles, on the 3U, there's going to be a Mario Kart X. And then it's going to be, what are you talking about? The 2014 era, NetherRealms fighting game, or the 2019 era Nintendo kart racing game?
And then somebody asks you, did you want to play Mortal Kombat on your Xbox One? And you go, wait, you mean Mortal Kombat Armageddon? That came out like 6 years ago. What are you talking about? No, I mean the new one on Xbox One, Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Was it Armageddon? It was Armageddon or Dark Alliance that I played.
That was the one with the create a character in it.
I think that was the one that I was like, this is shitty.
Excuse me?
That sounds familiar.
It got worse with the 3D ones. There was 3 of them in total. Armageddon was the last one. Had every damn character imaginable, but it also had to create a character, so everything was pretty generic in it.
Yeah. But it had, like, Mortal Kombat's resurgence is, in quality at least, it's tied to
it's 9.
DC or 9, right?
9.
9, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Injustice
you guys
was
ever
good.
play, like, Mortal Kombat on the N64?
Yeah, I didn't
I
like
played
it
all
at
of them, man. They had Gold and
it was a
MK4.
ridiculous game, and I loved it.
It gave me nightmares, because I rented Mortal Kombat 64, and then, like, there was one of the stage fatalities where, like, you get thrown down onto these spikes and just fucking impaled. And I was like, this is too real for my 11-year-old brain. So I just turned it off. And then my parents were like, what's wrong? And I was like, I just watched this lady get impaled on spikes, like, down here. And yeah, it was...
I feel good about it.
It was a dark moment in my life.
MK9 actually did that to me a little bit, too.
There's, like, a generic voice. Like, you break, like, someone's leg. They're like, oh, my leg! And I'm like, yeah, I like that.
MK9 was actually the first game that made me go, man, like, shit's real violent now. Which I was totally down with for years, and then eventually I think I became a little bit more sensitive to it again over not exposing myself to it regularly, I guess. And yeah, MK9 was, like, really, really violent. But, that's their thing. Can't fault them for it. And it's all super over the top and silly, So it's fun.
Okay, cool. What else do we have there? Can I just on the Mortal Kombat, almost did it again. I think I'll say what we're probably all thinking, which is, please give us a concurrent PC release at the same time as console release.
Right. They did mention PC in there. Just hope it happens.
I think Mario... Fuck it!
Yeah.
I think Mortal Kombat 9 sold surprisingly well. Surprising to NetherRealm. Surprising to nobody else.
Yes.
Everyone else was pretty confident it was going to do well on Steam. So I hope that they do that.
Wait, it's on Steam?
Yeah, MK9's on Steam, dog.
Shit, I don't
told
think
you guys to buy it like 5 times for $10. I kept linking it to you.
Oops.
Injustice is on Steam now, too.
Yep.
Really?
So they're coming out with that stuff faster. I hope it comes out concurrently with the console releases.
I hope there's no Freddy Krueger DLC also.
Yeah.
That just really didn't do it for me. I'm like, add all the characters you want, just don't do crossovers. I just don't want that. I mean, that's just me.
Freddy Got Fingered DLC, though.
Yeah, Tom Green DLC needs to happen.
His fatality is just like, get impaled by a bunch of sausages.
Puts the bum on
just a sausage, please.
What else do we have? News today.
Nudes.
Not news.
I have one other nudes.
Okay.
This is only tangentially related to gaming, but it might have something to do with us. So Justin TV is apparently killing off its built-in archiving system, meaning that people used to be able to save all their videos after they were done streaming. And as you probably know, Justin.tv owns Twitch TV, and we use that sometimes. I don't know when exactly, but sometimes we use it. And I don't know, I feel like there might have been implications if they decided that no one was watching the VODs on Justin TV, that maybe they'll decide nobody watches the VODs on Twitch TV. What do you guys think?
Well, if possible, nobody watches the VODs on Twitch, right? Like, all love for our Twitch overlords who are hosting this current content right now, but the Twitch player is, like, kind of bad, and it takes forever to load things, and skipping around is really annoying relative to YouTube, so...
Yeah. Some channels even have it that you have to be a subscriber to see all the VODs and everything. Yeah. I know you can see the stats, like, my VODs are not that impressive, like, for people going back. There's definitely a lot more, like, congruent, like, watchers that are watching it live and staying, like, up to date with the broadcast and, actually going back into the VODs. But it's nice to have them, I guess. If they do eliminate the VODs entirely, that will kind of eliminate the point of moving all of our stuff over to YouTube afterwards. Because all like my highlights and everything, I just pull right from Twitch database and just like all right, you're now on YouTube or something. So that might affect whether or not the service, like the overall quality, maybe. But at the end of the day, it's not a great precedent, but I'm okay with it, I think.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, it's an obvious decision that they would need to make for storage spaces. There's thousands of people making new accounts all the time, and that's an immense amount of storage spaces you have to keep all of those VODs that nobody's potentially watching. Also, it's really easy to solve the issue if you're a streamer. Just set your streaming program to offload a file and then upload it or edit it as you need to.
Yeah.
So it's not a huge problem for anyone. It's just like, okay, so there's an extra couple steps involved, which might be a slight impediment for some.
I should clarify for Chad. I'm not trying to say nobody watches like streamed content after it's not live. I'm just saying if you have the choice to watch on Twitch or YouTube, it seems like from what I've heard feedback from, people would much rather prefer watching on YouTube.
Discovery is so much better on YouTube, obviously, too.
Yeah.
And there's no real way to like search through the VODs that I'm aware of. You just find a channel you like and look through them.
Scroll through like those thumbnails on the bottom that all have the overlay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, chat's right that like a few thousand people watch the NLSS VODs, but I think that's just because sometimes they take forever to process to actually get over to YouTube. So people are like, oh, fuck this. I'm not going to wait. I'll just go watch it on Twitch instead.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think they're going to discontinue VODs. They did a year or so ago make it so that streams don't auto-archive, which I think is a good step for people that just like mindlessly would leave that on and then fill up a bunch of space and nobody would ever watch it. But the focus of Twitch is definitely streaming content. It seems like a lot of people do just push their highlights to YouTube, which, I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me, but anyway.
In your chat, Avox said this also may be a preemptive measure for the merge with YouTube. First of all, we don't even know if that's a real thing.
Right, yeah.
And second, I don't know if it is anyway.
Cool. There's some other news, if I may butt in. Sorry to maybe take your place, Josh.
You put your butt whatever you want, buddy.
All right, don't ever say that to me again.
Come on.
Homefront 2 was announced. It was so weird because we talked about it last week by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it was like Homefront.
Yeah,
it was
I
games in the CryEngine because the CryEngine came out on Steam. Yeah, we're like Homefront 2. What's up with that? And then they announced
Did that even come out?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird, I guess.
I think
I didn't think Homefront did that well.
Okay, I'll read the particulars of the news article. I'll give you my opinion as someone who did not play Homeworld, I'll admit. But you may remember that Crytek bought the Homefront license in the fire sale after THQ went under.
Right.
Okay.
So that's how they came to get that. And I have to imagine that it was really cheap to buy because Homefront 1 didn't do so well. But also everybody seems to know Homefront and kind of still buy into the concept that it could be good. So it seems like right now like a really good purchase. Anyway, it's going to be an open world sequel to Homefront, due for release on PS4, Xbox One, and PC in 2015. It's set in Philadelphia, which has become a police state and a near-future dystopia where catastrophic events has brought the U.S. to its knees and enabled North Korean forces to impose a brutal military occupation. The game promises a living, breathing open world that responds to your actions. The kick is that the enemy enjoys superior tech and firepower, meaning players will have to rely on guerrilla warfare, ambush, infiltration, and deception. Single-player and co-op modes will feature. This is, just to give credit where credit's due, an article by Ben Parfit from mcvuk.com. So you can check out more details there if you're interested. What do you think? Did any of you play Homefront 1?
I didn't play. Wait, did I play? I might have played it like a demo or watched.
I didn't touch it. I thought it looked bad.
I might have played it at PAX one time.
That wouldn't surprise me. Seems like a Paxi game.
Yeah. I don't know. It like when it came out, I was just like, this looks pretty much like Call of Duty. Probably not like as refined or anything, but okay. I'll probably never play it, but if someone plays it, okay. It came out. I don't think it had like that great of a reception. I think it was a really short game. Probably maxing out at probably like 4 to 6 hours if I remember correct. But if I don't know if it's like an actual open world where your decisions matter. It sounds pretty nice. I could get down with that. It's kind of strange, thinking about like how superior the U.S. is to like North Koreans and like we have to like go back to like guerrilla tactics. I'm like, all right, I guess I could use my imagination a little bit there.
It's ridiculous, like patently ridiculous that North Korea could stage an invasion of the United States.
And like have it affect like to like the maximum potential over in Philadelphia.
Right,
as well.
That's a long trip, man. That's like in Red Dawn, back at the height of the Cold War. Not because the new Red Dawn is about North Korea, I think, as well. the one with Chris
Oh,
Hemsworth,
maybe.
Thor. I didn't see it, but anyway,
I didn't see it.
they landed in like California or like Washington or something like that, and they just fought them off,
Right.
like right
Yep.
there on the coast to get all the
Yeah.
way to Philadelphia. You got through Texas, man. That's crazy. I can't even imagine. Not to mention, like the Midwest, but just Texas itself. Like, best of luck to you.
Right.
I mean, you probably got through Texas anyway. I think that's okay though. Like, you got to
sure.
suspend your disbelief for it.
I'm cool with doing that. I hope the game, is fun, because if it's fun, then maybe I'll play it myself. And I don't know, I don't mind open world games. There's not really. Does it say like open world?
It said living, breathing, Josh.
Living, breathing, open
Living
world.
and breathing.
Yeah.
Living and breathing.
Huh.
You can't make this shit up. It's gonna be living and breathing.
Nick, what do you
I
think
don't
about
have like
Homefront?
I don't have much hopes for this game. But I hope it does well, I guess. And maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise. Who knows?
Yeah, what I think about Homefront is when this original game came out, I still worked at GameStop at the time, and this is one of those games that came out in the same day. Everybody that picked up their pre-orders brought it back to trade in that day. They didn't even want their money back; they just wanted to trade it in, which means they beat the game and felt guilty.
Oh, really? Nice.
So that's usually like a really bad sign for me. So I just never bothered loaning it out or anything. So I really have no experience with the game. But the premise seemed like, all right, whatever. We're doing a lot of war games right now. We'll just kind of wait it out. And, if they pull out something interesting out of it, I'll maybe be interested after the fact. But I'm not going to buy it on day one or anything.
To be fair, new developer in the form of Crytek and new publisher in the form of Deep Silver. So it is set up to be like, if any sequel is going to be different, then it seems like Homefront 2, it has the potential to be vastly different and maybe even superior to its predecessor. But
Right.
what kind of weirds me out about it is that so many people are like, well, I'm hyped for Homefront 2 now, and I kind of feel like it's, why are you so attached to that
little
IP?
early.
Don't put your faith. I don't know. It's just like I never like to be like really
It's a
hyped
living,
for video
breathing
games,
world.
just because there's so much potential loss for you. But like when you just like have like a standard, be like, all right, this game might be pretty good. Like when it comes out, you're like, all right, this is actually really good. Or like, oh, kind of got what I expected.
Yeah, I mean, fool me once, like, well, you know what? In the gaming industry, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, even more shame on me. And if you just keep fooling me, the shame just keeps piling up. So,
Only on me.
as much
I got
as
shame,
I
like bursting out of my eyes.
exactly, as much as I hope that Homefront 2 is good, I find it weird that so many people are kind of like attached to the IP
Right.
when there's like for Sonic, I get it. There were good Sonic games. People grew up with Sonic games. They have nostalgia and stuff like that.
Leave Sonic alone.
So whenever people are like, well, maybe this is the Sonic game that is like a return to form, I'm like, well, you know what? Best of luck to you, but I doubt it. But Homefront is like, there's only been one Homefront game, and most people didn't really love it. Why are
Right.
you attached to this IP? And I guess it's the idea of like fighting on, U.S. soil, not as like the people bringing justice to another country, but like righteous, like breaking out of oppression, basically.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Here's the analogy that I'd like to say, or the thing that I think was the good happy ending to this story is Just Cause 2. Here's a game that nobody expected a sequel to be interesting of. Just Cause 2 came out, was really, really good. Although I'm still not sure if the entire public knows that, but I think word has gotten around that it's better than the first one by a lot.
Sure.
Nobody
Did you guys
remembers Just
see
Cause. Yeah.
Any of like the footage or any of like to hear anything about like the new Sonic Boom game?
I saw some
New
tweets. Yeah.
Looks pretty bad.
It always does, or you should always think that.
They put chains or locks on him or something now? What's going on?
Like it's
Bandages?
there's I guess like two different styles of play. There's like fast Sonic, and that's what we've come to expect a little bit about,
gotta
like
be fast.
when Sonic goes like new fast, you have like the
Yeah.
forward back camera and everything. That's kind of cool, except that's only in the hub world. But when he goes into like the actual levels, it's more of like Sonic Adventure, except like really slow, and like there's no dash button. You just it just turns into like this kind of like brawler type game. And
3D plus fast doesn't make any sense. You can't go in a 3D map and be articulate in your,
Yeah.
course management, and it just doesn't work.
It's very true.
True. I don't know. I saw a video and I was like, I'm not that impressed. And I feel bad because like I wish I knew what like outlet this was from, because like the dude playing it, he was like, yes, I played this it's okay. And like he was like being like really like upbeat about it, but I'm looking, I'm just like, this doesn't look that great.
Why
He's
do
optimistic.
people keep caring about Sonic?
I don't know.
Because Sonic is the greatest game of our childhood generation, and we want it to be as good as it was then.
Yeah, but just give up, you know? I don't watch, like, Lunchables industry news every day. I had really fond memories of
give
Lunchables
up.
pizzas. Not even give up, but just, you know,
Just give up.
simmer your shit until they actually release, like, a good Sonic game that isn't a kart racer. And this is where people are like, well, 40% of Sonic Generations was pretty alright. No, you gotta make them work for it. Like, it's so frustrating to follow this hype cycle over and over of like,
Yeah.
hey, this Sonic game looks good. I'm a little bit hesitant, but maybe they'll bring it back. Oh, it's not very good. But oh, did you see the trailer for the new Sonic game? It looks kind of interesting. And like,
You
They
seen the
didn't like
trailer?
Sega like start making like Sonic 4 and it was gonna be like in chapters and then they only
Yeah, they
like,
did
released,
episode
like,
2.
They did episode 2?
Yeah,
And that was it? They just ended right
I
there?
think that's all they've done.
Was
Episodes
there
1
supposed to
and
be
2.
more than that?
I hope. You've seen the disappointment cycle flowchart, right? For all Sonic games, that this is
Yeah.
the procedure that we follow. You start being really excited, and then you see the trailer, and you're like, oh my god, this is going to be the one. And then you finally get to play, and it's like, fuck. And then you see another trailer, oh my god, this is the one. And you just keep going forever. You know,
Yeah.
20 years from now, this shit will still be going.
I don't care about Sonic at all. I am probably like the closest to like lack of enthusiasm for Sonic you can get to. The one way I could get super excited about Sonic, and this is coming from someone who doesn't even
Monopoly.
really like the old games. Yeah, Sonic Monopoly is pretty amazing. But if they did what Capcom did with the Mega Man franchise, and they
Yes.
made new Sonic, like one new Sonic game that was retro inspired, and not like half of it's going to be 2D, but the other half is going to be like he's got spike shoulder pads or something like that. Just do like an old Sonic game. It'll sell, man. People will talk
Yeah.
about it. They made Mega Man 9, then they made Mega Man 10 because Mega Man 9 did so well. And I imagine it would be really cheap, and it would be the quickest way to actually get people excited and not, like, ironically excited.
Right.
I think.
Right. Yeah.
My
for sure.
solution is draw beautiful art for it. Make it like a totally flat game, not a 3D game, because that has not been proven to work at all, and just make it really pretty.
Well, I like Sonic Adventures on the Dreamcast. Maybe that's just me being a dumb kid, but
Well, yeah, but that's like as far as you can push that formula before it falls apart. Because
Yeah.
that was a relatively slow game. And it
Yeah,
was
for
relatively linear, too, for each one of the levels, as far as I remember. These ones have, like, branching paths, and shit gets real convoluted real fast.
I believe that. Yeah. Yeah. This wasn't like Sonic Adventure, like the overworld stage or whatever. I don't know. It didn't look good. It didn't look good.
Apparently, that was what I described was the point of Sonic 4.
Yeah, but I think they had like all the new textures and everything.
It's
So
still
it
a
was,
3D
like,
game. It's 2.5D.
Oh, okay.
Right.
People also keep saying Sonic 4 is really bad. And this is
Yes.
what I mean, like, just, like, commit. Don't do, like, well, we're going to do, like, a retro game, but there's going to be some important, like, new modern advances. And this
Yeah.
isn't just nostalgia talking. It's just, like, that's the formula that worked for those games, and nothing since has really done, except for Adventure, admittedly, and kart racing. But, like, Turtles in Time Reshelled, that game was just shitty as hell. It
Yeah.
was,
What were they thinking?
it played a lot worse, and it was because they went to like this, you know, half-baked art style where they didn't want to fully commit to like doing, I don't know, SNES style pixel art because that doesn't sell in 2008 or whenever that game actually came out. But yeah, just
Is it-
I don't know, go all in.
Is it just me, or does like a 2.5 cheap every time? Like, whenever you see a game that's like designed around being 2D, but it's all set to polygons, like I just always imagine it to be cheap because it looks easy to make, and it looks like the art quality is just substandard.
You know,
That matters to me.
now that I think about it, I do kind of agree with you. There's not that many 2.5D games out there that I can really like think of off the top of my head, but a lot of them have kind of like a similar kind of aesthetic.
Like the collision's kind of off. They don't really seem like they're very detailed. They're kind of cartoony and bad.
What do you mean like 2.5D? Like a Paper Mario?
Oh, well, that's a
like-
great looking game, but
Okay.
Like if it's supposed to be a flat game, but you can see a little bit of depth into it. Like it's all designed in polygons, but it's side scrolling.
Okay.
I know that this is a great game, but like I'm thinking of like Shadow Complex and like Bionic
Yeah.
Commando Rearmed and even like Strider this year, where it's kind of like it's
Those,
2D,
okay,
but
those are
they render
better
it in
examples.
3D. Those are good games, but I don't think like they're particularly visually strong. but whatever.
Trine, yeah.
Trine is wonderful looking.
Well, if like what track or not Trackmania, what's the motorcycle one? The dirt bike one.
Trials.
Trials, yeah, Trials.
Yeah, Trials looks pretty good mostly.
All of the ones you've mentioned are totally not falling into the same caveat that I was explaining. So yeah, I mean, maybe it's just the crappy ones that I'm thinking of, and it's confirmation bias.
Well, Chad now mentions Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze, which also look good. I guess they raise a good point.
Meat Boy is not 2.5D.
3D art restricted to 2D movement. Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, and Little Big Planet. Okay, we get it.
Yeah, Little Big Planet's one of my favorite games ever. So
you fucked up. All
point
right.
taken.
Cool. So yeah, Sonic. New Sonic game. Imagine that.
Fast. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till we play a Sonic game on the stream today.
Don't spoil it, Nick.
Wait, was I supposed to get that?
You probably should. Yeah. Forza Horizon 2 was announced.
Mm-hmm.
I like Forza 5. Forza 5 was pretty good. I know it's sacrilege to say that, but I liked it.
I didn't really like Forza that much, only because I'm not much of a car racing sim guy. I like arcade racing games, like Project Gotham, or maybe even like Burnout or something like
You're
that.
about to have the fire of the internet descending upon you, because calling Forza a sim, to me, Forza is a sim. But if you say that on the internet, people are like, "You think that's a sim? You should check out my fucking Track IR Project Cars setup with a specially made chair.
$100,000 to set up. Shit's real.
There's some real simmy shit out there. There are games that are
spectrum of arcade versus simulation. I put Forza more towards the simulation side than Project Gotham, or at least it's more of that.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
Yeah, so I like games on the other end of the spectrum.
I hear Forza Horizon was like the best received Forza in a long, long time. So I'm not, if it's more than just a name, I'm glad that it's Forza Horizon 2. But it, again, like the naming convention is so weird to me. Because I just played Forza 5 and now it's Horizon 2. Like, it's like an OS naming or something like that. Like ice cream sandwich, jelly bean. Like, just keep it logical so I know which one you're talking about.
Forza Horizon is like the arcade version of Forza.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that too, actually. Which is the one that lets you like touch the interior of your car with your Kinect. Like you can move your head around and it like lets you go inside the car. I want that one.
I don't know.
That's a real thing.
That's the Steel Battalion Kinect game?
No, there's a Kinect. You could like pet the carbon fiber and like put your fingers in all the
car. You can't feel it. You don't have gloves.
You're pretending. It's the Kinect, man. It's the most immersive shit in all time. That's why Microsoft loves it so much. Except they don't anymore.
I really don't get the Kinect that much. Still, like.
Well, you better.
There was like
That's
nothing.
What Microsoft says.
There's nothing I ever played for Kinect that had meaningful interaction that made sense, except for Dance Central.
Yeah,
yeah.
Dance Central, like, the Kinect is like having a plastic guitar. You're not gonna play, you could play a platformer with a plastic guitar. You probably don't want to, unless that's the joke. Nick would do it with his feet too.
I need to play more Super Feet Boy. You're right.
But like that's how I feel about the Kinect. Is they're like, you can use it for anything. We're gonna like change the way you play video games, and it's like, no, you can dance in front of it, and that's okay. You can do yoga.
Yeah,
calisthenics.
Xbox off.
You can also prank people into turning their Xbox off.
Anybody that walks near you, just say Xbox off.
No way. It doesn't even work. I sat for 15 minutes trying to turn on like my buddy's Xbox One, just sitting there like on his Xbox, turn on. Nothing happened for 15 minutes. And I was just
Do you have to like calibrate it to understand your voice more, or it just doesn't work ever?
Dude, I tried in every vocal tone that I could, the different speeds. Xbox, turn on. Xbox, turn on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I want my Xbox to have talking nut voices.
That'd be great.
Talking nuts. You gotta go get that checked out.
It's a rare
doctor.
It's my Talking Heads cover band.
Talking nuts. Remain in tights. That's what they could call their smash hit 1982 album.
There you go.
That's a good
R.I.P. people on Twitch watching on Xbone. We probably just turned off someone's stream.
You have to like confirm it afterwards. You have to be like, Xbox, turn off. Yes.
Really?
There you go. Josh just did it then.
Yeah.
I mean it this time.
We're front page, so we're turning off people that aren't even ready.
Xbox Meat Lovers Pizza now.
Xbox Open Guide.
Xbox explicit pornography.
Xbox search Google for Northernlion.
No.
Xbox Cloud Cam. Cloud's Delight Xbox.
New-
Cloud's Delight.
There's more news. Just because it's the game that won't go away. Watch Dogs is the biggest new IP launch in the UK ever. This is according to Eurogamer.net. Only Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, COD, and Battlefield have ever sold more copies in its opening week.
Wow, that is damn
For them.
impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Watch Dogs has stormed to the top of the UK all formats charts and earned itself the biggest launch week of any new IP in the UK ever, beating previous record holder. Anyone want to take a guess? Previous record holder for the
Minecraft.
new IP. No, it's not Minecraft. It's another open world game from a few years ago.
Sleeping Dogs. The other dog game.
No.
Not that.
This
I don't know.
This is a
Red Dead
precursor.
Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption, I can't say that it wasn't, because maybe it was at one point, but it's not the most recent one. The most
Okay.
recent one, you're very close. Let's
LA Noire.
Exactly. You got it. LA Noire. Currently, Watch Dogs is the 17th biggest launch in the UK ever. Only games from Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, Call of Duty, and Battlefield have ever sold more. How crazy is it? UK history come from exclusively Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, Call of Duty, and Battlefield. That's crazy.
That's
They
pretty.
really found their niche.
I mean,
Yeah.
those games are obviously super popular. I'm not trying to say that they're not.
Yeah.
That would be stupid of me to even suggest that. But the fact that there's not even like anything else in the top 16 blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, for sure. That's pretty nuts.
Anyway,
like
I was trying to look for some numbers here, but
We turned off someone's Xbox on Twitter.
Yeah.
I can't see any actual numbers figures for it. I will say, I don't know, you've been playing it, Nick. I beat Watch Dogs yesterday,
Yay.
and I thought it was totally fine. The
So now you
end.
can register your final opinion and move on.
Yep.
But you still got hours of DLC probably still to play, right?
I'll admit I barely touched the online, and I did about 2 side missions before deciding, like, fuck that. And I just pretty much mainlined the story missions, which are not particularly strong for the most part, but I still think overall it was a pretty good game. It was
Are
okay.
there collectibles and stuff?
No.
For Nick?
There's
I don't think
wait,
so.
there's something I found. I found a hidden body. Although that might have been part of a specific subquest, I don't know.
Mm.
Well,
Also,
was it
there's
like
those
you
digital
hacked
asset
somebody's
missions.
phone, and then they were like, well, here's where the body is.
No,
And
he
then-
hacked
No.
a dumpster and he found it in there.
No, I was just randomly wandering the landscape and I found this train tunnel and there was just a dead body inside. And when I looked at it, it was like one body found.
Wow,
Huh.
crazy.
So
I guess that is.
maybe I'm
the
the only person in the country
collectible.
that's found that. Probably not though.
He just unleashed Pandora's box onto the earth. Everyone's going to be looking for bodies now.
Yeah.
L bodies, even.
Like a good L body. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of that game. I'm probably not going to be addressing the story missions for months. I'll just be wandering around.
Apparently,
I
there's
liked when I sarcastically asked Ryan and did this happen in the end? And he's like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
that's
did you
basically-
did you do this? And I'm like, yeah, that's actually the last mission. Like, you're joking, but that's what you do. Apparently, there's a lot of collectibles in the game, and I just didn't know.
Okay.
And people are like, oh, there's a lot of side missions. I get that you could treat that as a positive, but like the criminal convoy stuff and the gang hideouts were just tedious for me.
That
Like-
Invasion of the Body Snatchers mode is badass, though. You go into like an alternate reality and there's robots with red
Oh,
laser light
like
eyes.
the-
That's
the-
so cool.
Digital trip stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The digital trip stuff is pretty cool. Online mode is pretty cool. And the story's the story is bad, but the missions themselves are okay. But I think Watch Dogs, it's weird. It's like simultaneously overrated and underrated. I'm glad I don't have to talk about it too much more after today, hopefully, until they announce that they're going to do annualized sequels. But it's frustrating that the hype was like, this is going to be the best game ever, and then the week before it came out, they're like, this is shitty, and then it came out, and people were like, this is pretty shitty, but it's actually not. It's like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's just us recalibrating our expectations to now match the reality of what we're looking at. And I even did some of that too, because I was really disappointed you couldn't interact with any of the NPCs in any meaningful way. So part of the most fun stuff I enjoy doing is just wandering around
Excuse
and meeting
me?
people and just doing dumb shit. And it found that I was just standing by all these people. They'd just be chatting near me, and then I'd walk up to them. They'd all just walk away, and that's as much as you could ever really do. So it's not really any kind of meaningful interaction with them, which I don't know what I really expected. But again, next gen, most impressive game to ever exist. I figured maybe you could talk to some people on occasion or something. Or maybe it was like Grand Theft Auto style where you just say a random word to them and then they go, fuck off, and then they walk away.
It's my second favorite PS4 game after MLB 14 The Show.
There you go.
You got a problem?
Ringing endorsement.
No. That's a ring.
Do the garbage dance.
I haven't played very much
Give it a
Infamous,
garbage dance.
Anyway, I think that's it for news. There hasn't been very much today. I imagine that's only going to get worse because E3 is coming up next week. So
Josh is waving.
1987 Metal Gear reboot authorized by Konami,
Oh,
and it's going to be
wonderful.
free.
Yeah.
Metal
Sounds
Gear
cool.
Reboot.
I had that game on the NES.
Yeah.
That was real.
that-
It's real hard.
Yeah.
But apparently they're making our modders are just kind of taking it over, going to make it again.
Oh,
And
okay.
Konami said, "Yeah, go ahead, do that. Just got to be free."
That's good. Because sometimes Capcom doesn't let them do that kind of thing.
No, Konami's
Sometimes they do, too.
Konami's a super, user-focused company, except for the fact that they content ID matched like a whole stream of ours because we played Super Castlevania 4 for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Enjoy half a lunch on us, Konami. Because we were telling people to buy Super Castlevania 4 on the Virtual Console. Fuck us, I guess.
Yeah. We're
Anyway.
terrible.
Well, if basically all of our news today boils down to shit sold all right, and this was announced. And I imagine that's pretty much where we're going to fall for upcoming E3 stuff as well. But in any case, why don't we switch to fan mail? Head over to your email account and send us an email to nlssfanmail@gmail.com. We'll read some of them on air if you have any comments about our opinions on today's news story. If you want to issue a very vitriolic defense of Sonic in accordance with our opinions of it, then by all means. And
YouTube video.
Feel free to tell us how your weekend was and how you're enjoying the Mario Kart 8 and Watch Dogs that came out last week. We'll be back in 3 minutes. See you guys then, and thanks for watching so far.
I'll be doing the garbage dance. Okay. Also, I'm going to stop my fan from clicking. I don't know if you can hear that.
I'm going to turn my fan on for a second. It is hot.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Sure.
I got ice on my foot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good place to put it.
Did you
A lot
fuck
of
up your
surface area.
You fuck up your foot a little bit?
Nah, I got a swollen. I think something bit me. Maybe I got like poison ivy or something. I don't know.
Wasn't a sneaky snake, I hope.
What swells feet? But I got a swollen foot.
What swells
So I got ice
feet?
on it. Looks like Bigfoot's foot. It's scary. I
That's
don't like
what
it.
swells feet.
I messed up my foot a little bit yesterday as
What'd
well,
you do?
actually. I heard it when I was running on Friday, so I rested on Saturday, and then I was like, I'll run today, and like yesterday, and then it got worse. So
Yeah.
don't do that. So it looks like I'll be swimming.
Oh, that's even better though. If you know how to swim. Oh, I want to see it.
The poutine is loose.
He's letting it loose.
The poos is loose.
The poos is loose.
All right, fan time.
Can we call it poos from now on?
No. We'll call it poutine. Is what it deserves.
Call
I
it
keep
poos.
thinking I hear like Rob's text ringtone, like the Power Rangers. Doo, 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 doo,
Yeah.
But I think it's just like birds outside. It's freaking me out.
Maybe Rob's outside looking through your windows.
Rob, is that you? No.
Is it just an alpaca grazing in your yard?
That'd be great.
That's what he looks like.
It's like out in the parking lot, hanging out.
Smoking a
Eh.
cigarette.
I would kind of like to see that, an alpaca just smoking a cig.
I guarantee you it's somewhere online.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty delicious. Really hugs the road.
Really hugs the road.
Never want to see your poutine on the road.
I've eaten poutine on the road before. Excuse me? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just probably not like sitting on the road.
No, I was in a car that was on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
We played New Game Plus mode in Crook Swerve Delicious. No, I haven't actually finished it. How do you beat Crook Swerve Delicious?
You probably have to like swerve, not hug
You
the
just
road
keep
as
getting
well.
enough food eventually. Like if you sell enough food, eventually you can buy like the best restaurant, and then you just win.
Maybe.
Every day your restaurant stays open in this economy is you winning Cook Serve Delicious.
So every new day is another plus on the new game plus.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. How do I clean my room?
You just fucking do it.
Yeah.
10 minutes of Putin talking about Crimea as an ad.
Really?
Apparently.
That was me. I solicited that one.
Yeah, I'm good, right?
Dude, check out this super amazing wagon adventure shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Spar Spectre tweeted about it. I was real excited about that whole situation.
Yeah, my shirt. All I have inside is nipples.
It's pretty good. It's Mike Fox's birthday or something. He has nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, happy birthday, Fox.
Well, we
I
are
think I-
back from ads,
I
so
don't think I wished him a happy birthday. I should do that.
Do it on Facebook. That's where all the cool kids do it.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe.
gonna turn off this fan, and then I'll take my overlay off, which I always forget to do.
I couldn't even hear the fan.
That's really good. I'm gonna use that information to keep myself cool this summer. Here's the NLSS fan mail that we have so far. Again, thank you for the messages to nlssfanmail@gmail.com. Start with question or comment number 1 here. This is from Zach Weinstein. Weinstein? Z-Dubs. Z-Dubs says, my weekend was good. I played Sonic. I also, pardon me, watched Casino with Robert De Niro. It was a pretty good movie, but not great. Well, that was pretty amazing that you watched the movie with Robert De Niro. Did you ask him like questions about, what it was like to film it? What's Scorsese like in person? Did Joe
Milk
Pesci
anything,
actually
nipples.
fuck Sharon Stone on the set? Looks like they had a
Yes.
little bit of sexual tension going on there. Have you guys seen Casino?
I have not.
I don't think so.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's no Goodfellas, but it's pretty all right. Have you seen Goodfellas?
I've seen Goodfellas.
I hope
It's been a
so.
while since I've seen Goodfellas, but I should see it again.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I've just been mainlining Game of Thrones all weekend, or
Fair
since
enough.
last week.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for the question, Z-Dubs.
Was there a question?
Yeah,
Have we seen Casino?
that was my question. Nathan Hopwood says, hey, Ryan,
many
Nick, and
questions?
Josh. With you guys playing games for a living, what do you guys like to do to unwind away from the controller and keyboard? Keep up the good work. The show is awesome. An avid fan from Scotland. What do you think, Nick? What do you
I've
do?
been mainlining Game of Thrones all weekend. Also, I play games. It's real weird. Sometimes I watch TV shows, sometimes I play games, sometimes I go outside. That's basically it.
What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, I like hanging out with friends a lot. This weekend I went camping, so a bunch of our friends just went up to like this little cabin in the woods, hung out, and like, I don't know, there's a river. People fished, people swam. It
Nice.
I'm aware of
Drank
what a
beer.
river is.
There's
fun. was nice. I liked it. Hiking was
cool.
involved, but yeah, in general, just hanging out with friends, playing Magic the Gathering, D&D, other nerd stuff. Just overall hanging out with other people. 3-dimensional people are nice to hang out with every once in a while.
We are really 2-dimensional here. We're flat as hell.
Flat as hell.
We're
Yep.
2.5D streaming.
Mm-hmm.
What's the half?
It's in your hands. It's for pooping, silly. Anyway. Do a little bit of reading. Do a little bit of jogging lately. Play a lot of video games off camera as well. Very slowly working my way through Breaking Bad. That's about it. That's it right there. Thank you for the question. Here's a good one. Where is it? I saw it, but now it's gone. It was about Michael A. L. Fox from Peyton From Peyton, he says, hey NL, if you and Malf grew up together, why does he have a Canadian accent yet you do not? Did you have one and just grew out of it, or never have one at all? Sincerely, your fan, Peyton. I think Michael L. Fox is a little bit more of an outdoorsy guy, and that's where you're most likely to encounter the Canadian accent. Like, the Canadian accent is almost a little bit akin to, like, the redneck accent in the U.S. to some extent. It's associated with, like, rural culture to some extent. So I think he was more exposed to that, whereas I spent all my time indoors watching American media, so it just kind of, like, worked itself out in my head, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I like the Canadian accent, though. It's charming sometimes. I
I
don't
don't even hear it really on him when he says stuff. It's sort of like just him.
I hear it
Yeah,
on Fox.
I hear it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't subscribe to the idea that American English is unaccented, though. That's some bullshit American-centric viewpoint of the English language.
I don't know. I don't hear it.
Well, yeah.
We all have some kind of accent
Exactly.
of some region or
Actually,
another.
yeah, it depends on like where I'm at. Like when I was being back up in Pittsburgh, I used like more Pittsburghese things than I normally would. So yeah, there's just subtle differences.
Hey, I'm gonna
in
go get a
dialects.
Spumoni Brothers sandwich.
Yeah,
Bitch
no,
about
it's Permanis.
Roethlisberger down at PNC Park.
You get your Permani sandwiches.
Spumoni.
Sandwiches
Just
down the
calling
south
it
side.
pop.
Yins want to go down the south side?
Hey,
Watch them Steelers?
let's go fuck some horses. Hey, we're in Pittsburgh. Let's go commit second-degree murder. Hey, we're in Pittsburgh. Let's go eat a bunch of cigarettes. See, I'm familiar with the geographical distinctions in the United States.
Yeah, dude. I'm with you. That's what we do down here. We eat cigarettes and commit
Cigarettes
what
and
was
fuck
it, first or
horses and
second degree
kill
murder.
people.
I want to go watch them Steelers.
This fucking guy.
Palestine 44 says, first off, what a name. Secondly, hey Northernlion, so I watched Aliens based on your recommendation, and I have to strongly disagree with you when you said 2 is better than 1. 1 was more awesome. You know, I respect Alien a lot. I think Alien is super good. I like Aliens a little bit more, but it's the distinction between two 10 out of 10 movies, in my opinion. So
They're two flavors. It's like differentiating between vanilla and chocolate. They both have their own merits. One's more psychological, one's more action.
Very
They're both
true.
great.
to some
You also
extent,
mentioned that they're both really good.
yes.
So it's not like you were, I don't know. It's basically like
Yeah,
whatever
we weren't
one.
saying one at the exclusion of the other. They're both good.
I wasn't trying to throw one under another one, but yeah. It reminds me a little bit of maybe A New Hope versus Return of the Jedi, or not Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. I think Empire Strikes Back is better. You could probably make a pretty good case for New Hope, too. No one's going to get mad at you for saying I think A New Hope is the best Star Wars. People will get mad at you for saying A3lian or A3 is the best, or Alien Resurrection, and rightfully so.
Hail 3 in. Yeah. Vanilla confirmed psychological. There we go.
Alien vs. Predator 2 is my favorite. Yeah, that was really good. I saw that
I
in
don't think
theaters.
I saw Aliens vs. Predator 2.
Well, it's not Aliens vs. Predator 2. It's Alien vs. Predator Requiem. So
I
For a
think I
dream.
might have seen that.
That's the one where the alien and the predator do ass to ass.
Wait, what?
Alien versus Predator Requiem for a Dream.
well, there's your Photoshop right there. Alien vs. Predator Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Did you see
Good,
Predators?
There's
I
a
don't know that I
Predators.
knew that
Is
that
is
happened.
Predator 2?
No, Predators. It came out in like 2009.
Can you imagine they followed the same naming scheme? It was Predator, then Predators, then Pred3ers.
Predators Resurrection.
No, I don't think I saw Predators.
Predators was all right, man. It had Adrian Brody, Topher.
Adrian
Topher Grace.
Bow, 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 da, da, bow, bow, ba, doo, ba. Yeah, Adrian Brody, Topher Grace, Lawrence Fishburne.
Really?
It may have had Danny Trejo, but I also just feel like I could totally picture Danny Trejo in that movie. But I think it might have had Danny Trejo.
Huh. No, I don't think I watched that one.
Danny Trejo is like he's like a 6-hour-old fart, right? Where like if you you could
bottle apart.
Well, I was thinking you could remember a movie and be like, is Danny Trejo in that? I'm detecting a faint memory of Danny Trejo. Someone could have put Danny Trejo in this movie, and I didn't see them commit that, but
Yeah.
anyway. Tanny Trejo. Why is that so funny?
Like a 6-hour fart.
Don't tell him I said that.
The sequel to 5-Hour Energy, 6-hour fart.
He is in it. Okay. He was in it
Wow.
for
You
5
sniffed
minutes.
him out.
Yep, we found it. Predators is all right, man. It's not amazing, but of Lawrence Fishburne's late career oeuvre, it's in there.
Mm.
It's one of those movies that he did after The Matrix.
Isn't oeuvre like an egg?
No, that's an oeuf
No.
in French.
Oof. Yeah.
As in,
Both of them.
mon tête est un oeuf.
Your tits are an egg.
My head is an egg. Anyway, apparently Lawrence Fishburne is the guy that yells ass to ass. That can't be true.
Oh my god, is it? If it's true, that's pretty incredible.
I need to watch Predators, like just for this ass to ass.
No, that's Requiem for a Dream.
Oh,
what do you think? That would be a really weird.
Josh, you really thought there was an ass to ass scene?
dude, I don't know, man. I never seen Requiem for a Dream either. Well, at least I turned it on one time. I was like, this is dumb, and I turned it off.
I want to hear your theory of how the ass to ass happened in the plot of Predators. Like, what happened that led up to that scene? They got bored.
They're gonna get a lot of hate for that one right there, I'm sure.
All right. Thank you for the question about Aliens versus Alien. As long as one of your favorites of the franchise is either Alien or Aliens, you're cool, man. You got it. I think Aliens is easier to like.
Like Starship Troopers too.
One more question. Starship Troopers, I think, is pretty good. Just to clarify, someone was like, I love you, NL, but 5 fucking ads of Vladimir Putin's speech. Fan from the Czech Republic. We don't have control over the ads that Twitch plays, so I'm sorry about stuff like that. Trust me, if I had the possibility to change what ads Twitch sends, I would not click the checkbox that is like an hour-and-a-half creation versus evolution debate. But anyway. Cool. I think that'll do it for questions then. We're going to move on to NLSS Go Fish in Tabletop Simulator. That should be a ride and a half. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. If you have subscribers to thank, let's do it. I'm going to personally thank A3Ammer. Might be like a Bammer. I'm not sure. I'm So Sorry HHZ and Thresh for Life. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Line Pride. Thanks for the subscriptions.
I will thank Whisperer and A3Ammer. Up, down, all around. Welcome to Jay Smith Town. Thank you very much for the sub.
And I want to thank A3 Amar. Thank you very much, Amar. Appreciate it.
All right. 3 minutes of ads. We'll be back with Tabletop Simulator. See you in a moment.
Nerds.
I mean ads.
Oh, yeah.
Ads are for nerds.
All right.
Okay, you host the game.
I will.
Make sure to set the player limit for 3.
I will.
Oh, man, I'm so excited.
Windows can't find Steam right after that, of course.
There should be a thing that lets you check a box that says how long before you can flip the table, though.
I need to find that game that you're talking about.
It's in Workshop. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is in Workshop, too.
Yeah, there it is. Nick
it wasn't that far in, too. I only made, like,
subscribed.
3 pages in.
That's really good. All right. All right, Indie Mouth 5 music, you can now be paused. I think. I don't think Tabletop Simulator has any background music, so it might be coming back.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it does either. Either.
Meter.
You just let me know.
Can't wait to meet her.
And I just can't wait to be king. I want to see that with, like, Joffrey walking around and then getting slapped. That'd be amazing.
Spoilers. Joffrey's a character.
Name is the same as it was. Pass is in chat.
Thank you.
Now. Which might be the same password. I don't remember.
Is it? No, it's not.
Okay.
Variations on a theme. Make sure to update your game name.
Good idea.
I'm gonna be pink.
Pink is the very best color.
Josh, we're sitting a little too close together.
You wanna squeeze each other's butts or something?
Pink is the loneliest color that you've ever...
I'm gonna finish this poutine, I'll tell you that much.
You're gonna finish it like right now?
So jealous.
There were only like maybe 20 fries left in the whole thing.
Brace yourself, chat. Incoming music. Oh man, my computer's working real hard to pump this music out.
Game modes, workshop game modes, NLSS Go Fish.
What you doing in here?
Did you see Glenn's tweeted you?
What did
All
they
right.
say?
They said maybe.
What is this?
What are you gonna give it
I have,
to?
like,
What are you gonna give it
partially
to?
water-cooled shit going on my computer, and it
that's
is
not
still
food.
hot as balls.
Really?
I need to just go full water cooling.
Oh shit. Oh,
Seems
God.
really annoying to set up, though.
I'm really annoying to set up, and you still hang out with me all the time.
That's
All right,
true.
well,
Nailed it.
Boom.
goes the dynamite. All right, screen region time.
So hey, we're back from ads.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Doubt
You're
it.
gonna have to.
Nick, why did you
What happened?
did you freaking take pink? I'm not at the table anymore.
I took purple. Purple's my thing.
Josh changed the table and now I'm not here.
Well, do you want to play NLSS? Fucking Go Fish or not?
That wasn't an NLS Go Fish before. You changed the table design, man.
No, I didn't change none. You dongweed. It comes on as not NLSS approved land.
Why am
Takes
I?
time.
Do you see me at the table?
You're in the table,
I was before when the table was the same table as it was.
dude. I don't know what you want out of me. I'm not a magician. I'm just a man. A magician.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try to rejoin the game.
Try to rejoin the
I
game.
miss
or
you.
something.
Says you're here.
Wait, okay, on the right side or on the table itself?
On the right, not on the table.
That's what I was thinking. All right. So I'm going to put up my overlay for a second here.
All right. I'm gonna put chroma key on. Green screen.
Well, you know, when you change the freaking table, you made me not a color that can even exist on the table anymore.
That's not my damn fault. You blame Aggressive for that shit.
All right. I'll do that. So we're playing NLSS Go Fish. This is a mod for Tabletop Simulator, a game that purports that you can basically simulate any board game of your choosing that is in the Steam Workshop. So there's a lot of stuff in there. Small World, Settlers of Catan, Zombicide, King of Tokyo, NLSS Go Fish, a puzzle
Yeah.
created by
Excuse me?
Brack the Man where you try to put together Nicolas Cage's face.
Oh, I downloaded that as well. I got that as well.
Sonic Monopoly. So it
Got
seems
that.
like a really cool idea. We're gonna play some NLSS Go Fish created by Will Smith OTI, aka Magresta now. Why don't you deal out the cards, Josh?
Just take.
No, there's an
Take-
option. There's a thing that says card option, and you
Wait,
can
where?
deal.
Did we figure out if you can see the cards if they're in the
Card
play area, but not
action.
if they're outside?
Deal deck 1. Deal deck
Oh,
2,
shit.
3.
Yeah, I can't see
4,
your cards, but you
5.
can.
All right, cool.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
But
So-
if you drag one of these within the black border, I think it becomes visible to everyone.
All right, and then there's also like turns. You can use turns.
I can flip the table.
Don't flip the table
You
yet.
can-
The
You can
winner.
always flip it, but
Okay,
don't.
turns is clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
The
Begin
winner
turn.
gets to flip the table.
Okay. We began turns. It's my turn.
Okay.
I have a star by my name, maybe. Is that how we? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Josh's turn. So it's Go Fish.
How do
Go
you
Fish.
advance a turn.
Get your green hand out of my decks. Get out of here. All right,
Okay.
Ryan.
Yes.
You can't take my card, damn it.
Nick, play. You know what I love about Tabletop Simulator? We haven't even gotten into it. Is that people are like, there's not enough rules. This is how you actually play Go Fish in real life. Like, you could reach
Right.
over and punch the other person in the face if you wanted to. But when in a
Ryan.
digital format, we have less rules. Yes.
Do you have any Guy Fieri's?
I do not have any Guy Fieri's. Go Fish.
That's the way that. Oh shit. The way that Magresta and Brack the Man and Action Scotty play this is they don't say Go Fish, they say Brandon the Fish.
Okay, that's perfect.
All right.
You could also say "go fuck yourself."
Oh, at
That's
the
another
end
option.
turn. There you go.
Okay, it's my turn now. If I have pairs, can I just put them down?
No, well, it depends. Like, are we playing pairs or are we playing fours? Because I always played pairs, but like
Okay,
when I saw Brack, Scotty, and Magresta playing it,
we're playing pairs. Let's keep it simple. Kiss
All right.
principle.
All right.
Hey, shout out to the Codex gamer very much. Let's raise up some Rocky Ahas, please.
Oh, you know what? I had another subscriber as well. Smooth and supple. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Smooth and supple wins the race.
That's what they always say. I
It
think.
does. It
Now.
really does.
Pairs. So if I have pairs, can I just throw them down right now? Don't
Whoa.
answer my question.
We're outside now. We're
Yeah, dude,
outside.
just throw them down right now.
All right, but then I have to ask somebody.
Yeah, you still have to ask somebody.
All right, so there's a pair of Northern Lions right there. Scary
Okay.
thought. Nick, do you have any Kates?
No.
Oh, what do you say?
Go fish.
No.
Excuse me.
Suck it.
No, I'll take it.
Go Brandon the fish.
All right. So I'll take it. And I'll flip it over. Oh. How do you rotate?
F. You hold it in and press F.
F is flip.
Yeah, if it's flip, that's not rotate.
Oh, what
You
do
mean,
just put it in your hand.
Q and E, I
It'll
think?
turn around.
Q and E. Got
Oh.
it. All right. All right, your turn, Nick. End turn.
Excuse
Who
me?
fucking
How do
plays
you
cards
turn?
in the woods? I played D&D in the woods yesterday.
That's
or 2
the
days ago.
lamest shit of all time. Also, Logic X232. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Nick had all the Guy Fieri's. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I got a couple Guy Fieri's.
That's probably my favorite card in the
Put
deck.
them in front of you, man.
All right, fine. Josh, you have any Fred Durst?
I do not have any Fred Durst. You get Brandon the Fish.
All right.
Now, shit, someone had something.
There's little birds in the background.
Ryan, do you have any Rukas?
It's not your turn yet.
Well, Nick just...
Excuse me?
Nick go fish.
Oh, how do
Nick,
I advance the
and
turn?
in the top.
Oh, at the top. I
Well,
didn't see that
first,
for some
I
reason.
want to
Excuse
say
me?
GG Wentworth and Yoblay101. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. All right, Josh. There you go.
Oh, you do have a Ruka.
I do.
Down.
I
also,
love...
Ryan,
Yeah, okay.
can you wait? I get to go again, right?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Ryan, can you pass your cape?
You saw it? How'd you see it?
Because you asked Nick for it.
True. Titus Moody 3107. Thank you very much for the subscription. Very generous time for the stream.
Ryan, do you have a Rockley smile?
I do. Are you making me win the game now? Like,
No, I'm winning the game.
but am I not? Oh, is it whoever has the most pairs at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was whoever runs out of cards.
I thought it
no,
was
you
that too,
just
actually.
pick up another
I
card.
was gonna say I'm doing really well.
Nick, do you have a J Smith OTI?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just put him down. Oh, sorry, Josh. Oh God. Damn
Oh
it.
well.
They've gone crazy.
No. No. All right, you just gotta be face down.
That's some straight up cheating right there.
Nick, do you have a Northernlion?
Damn.
Oh my god. This is
And
Josh wins.
Ryan, do you have a Guy Fieri?
no, I do not. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
And your turn, you scumbag. All right.
I don't know what all the cards are going to be, so it's like I might not be able to bluff very well.
Nick, do you have a Mar?
No.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
I like it better when that person says it.
That's a great card. End turn.
Ryan, do you have a Fred Durst?
No, I do not. Go fuck yourself.
All right, I guess I will.
Ryan, do you have a mouse nipple?
Yeah, dude. Before, I want you to like get your face really close to the card, and then it makes it look like his body is really round and big.
I don't know. All right, hold on. I gotta like zoom in
Yeah.
or something.
You guys should zoom way into the cards, and then you can touch them with your hand.
Does oh god, I see what you mean.
It's so good.
Really good. Happy birthday, Mouse, by the way.
Hey, I'm Michael L. Fox. Look at me. I'm wearing a parachute. Anyway, yes, I do have one.
How do you? Oh, spacebar makes your camera go back.
Ah, okay.
And Nick, do you have a Guy Fieri?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of cards.
Yeah, you
Like,
tap the fuck out now.
Ryan goes, I guess.
You gotta click end turn.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me?
You gotta draw a card first.
Oh, I draw a card now.
Oh my god. Yes.
Hold
You
on, I
got
gotta put
one
my-
already.
I gotta put my Guy Fieri's there.
Oh.
No, that was a Guy Fieri.
The city of Pittsburgh. Thank you very much for that subscription. All right. Josh, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm trying to put Guy
They're
Fieri's
arranging.
down. They're not.
Josh,
They never cooperate.
do you have
We're
a
good.
Mar?
I do have a Mar.
Yes! Yeah! Woo! All right. I'll draw my card. Don't look at it. I know you're tempted. I can't flip it over. Why won't the card flip over? Okay, there we go. Every time... I don't want to say what I was about to say. Disregard. No, I don't want to say it.
Say it.
I don't want to say it. What do you got?
What are you gonna say?
What do you got?
I just
Nick?
took a card anticipating being wrong here because I didn't know what even there is left. Ryan, do you have Ruka?
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Excuse me? See if you can grab. You took it from me as I was spinning it. Completely Bare. Thank you for the subscription.
Completely Bear Taffy.
I wish. Well, actually, Completely Bare is pretty cool in my book, too. For the subscription, mostly. I like the metagame of organizing.
Nick, do you have
Yeah.
a Kate?
Nope. Go fuck yourself.
All right.
There's only 14 cards left in the deck. Is it even, like, possible for us to beat Josh at this point?
I hope
Your
not.
chat's saying we're playing the game wrong.
How are we playing the game wrong?
Some
I
people
don't
say
think
you have
they'll
to
tell
have
us.
4s, but I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
They're also saying I cheated. What did I do?
Josh, if your
Nick, I can't
turn's
be cheated.
if your turn's over, you have to say end turn.
Oh, sorry guys.
Well, okay. I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna draw a card and end my turn.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. You can't see
Oh,
that.
because
Right?
I took the card by accident before I asked for something.
Oh, you're
yeah.
not allowed to do that.
Yeah, it was an accident. I was being dumb.
We're playing it
it's
super
my turn?
wrong. Okay. Do you need 4s? Is that what we're gonna? Maybe we'll play with 4s next time.
Maybe we'll play with 4s next time.
Forza Motorsport.
Don't tell me to flip the cable. You flip the cable. You flip the table when you win. That's the privilege the victor gets.
Do you have a J Smith, Brian?
No. Go fish. Brandon the fish.
All
Then
right,
you add
so
the
end turn.
Yeah, good job. Nick, do you have a Ruka?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You knew I had it too because I took it from you. Oh no, I stacked it on. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to make your life a little
Why are you
harder.
stacking it over there? You were stacking it all wrong.
Oh.
And Ryan, do you have Kate?
No. Go fuck yourself.
All right.
All right. Nick, do you have Fred Durst?
Yeah, I got a couple of them for you. You want them both?
No. I may in
Go
a second.
Brandon, the fuck yourself.
All right, put this over here. Flip it over. I got it. End turn. All right, Nick, it's your turn.
Josh has 2 cards. Josh, you have a mouth nipple?
I do not have mouse nipple.
Okay. And turn.
Getting pretty good at that end turn button.
better.
Ryan, do you have a? No, Nick, do you have a Mar?
Nope.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You can only ask for cards you have, then you can't bluff.
You can
Wait.
only ask for cards you have.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. I thought you were supposed to bluff to try to mess people up.
Are we?
I don't know.
Are you supposed to draw a card when you start your hand, chat? Is that?
No. You go fish, and that's what go fishing means. You go fish in the middle.
Okay. Well, Nick, do you have
Okay.
a J Smith OTI?
I do not.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right. Well, then it's your turn.
If you end up with 3 of the same card, can you put them all down?
You're supposed to put down 2. No.
If you end up with 3, why didn't you put down your pair earlier?
Because you drew it before your turn. You drew it at
No,
the
you
end
can
of
put
your
down,
turn,
I
not
think you can
before.
put down pairs whenever.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's like I haven't played little kid card games in like 20 years. Josh, you have a Tomo?
I do not have a Tomo. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go grab a card then. End turn.
Ryan, do you have a Kate?
No. All right, my turn. Josh, do you have a J Smith OTI?
I do not. You can go fuck yourself.
Oh, come on, man. It's not okay. Oh, good. There we go. All right, Nick, your turn.
Pretty good at arranging these cards. I like the way that it sets things up. Ryan, you have a mouth nipple.
Nope, I wish. Go fuck yourself.
All right. Done.
Nick, do you have a Tomo?
Nope. All my Tomos are out now.
I figured as such. I don't like that.
Wow, my chat's pissed.
You're
God
cheating.
damn it.
You
What
cheating?
am I cheating at?
Is it my turn, Josh?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's OTI Smith, not OTI J Smith.
Drew, what you
Hey,
asked.
Josh, do you have a Tomo?
Oh, bad kitties.
I just got it very recently. Tomo is the cutest picture in this game.
It's really cute.
No,
Nope.
I think J Smith OTI is
Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous.
He's like a little puffball.
baby Guy Fieri.
Nick, do you have a Mar?
Nope.
Oh, all right.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, I can accept that. And I'll click the end turn button in a second. Just got to rotate it around. You know, I don't know about you guys, but when I played Tabletop Simulator, I didn't get it until now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was-
it makes sense. It's
I
fun.
was like, why would I play chess when someone could just flip the table over? With Steam Workshop support and the ability to like circumvent all digital creations of board games ever, seems like a really good idea.
It's gonna be like the piracy torrent engine for board games now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Right.
We could play any board game, man.
Any board game. I want to play that Catan game we played at PAX with the Mount Vesuvius in it. That was really fun.
Catan is real fun.
There is a Catan mod in the
That
workshop
sounds real
already.
fun.
It was like a very specific one though, with volcanoes and a lot of chips we had to keep drawing. Josh, do you have a Kate?
I do have a cape.
Could I have it, please? Thanks.
Sure, dude.
Josh, you also have a mouth nipple?
I do not have a mouth nipple. You can go fuck yourself.
All right.
Now, Ryan,
I
do you
am
have
done.
a Mar?
I do.
I know.
Did you know?
Yeah, you asked me for it last time.
Oh, that's true.
They have Uno too.
Is that Uno?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's also
I-
player Uno's birthday today.
Yeah, I thought there was an Uno card, and I got excited. Ryan, do you have a Rock Lee smile?
Yes, I do.
I'm out of fucking cards. What do I do?
There's one card in the middle.
Is there?
Yeah.
Do I take that, or do I submit to you?
My
You
God,
submit
my
to me.
dad's so angry.
I'm gonna take this card.
All right.
Nick, do you have Mouth's nipple?
Yeah, because I keep asking you. Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Enjoy. Oh, I put it in your hand by accident.
No, that's okay. I'll just put it
The
down.
joke is in your hand.
All right, go ahead, nerds.
Hey, Nick, do you have J Smith OTI?
Yep. Enjoy.
Second place, motherfucker. Good thing I sat to the dealer's left. Oh, no.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
I like how the table just keeps falling forever.
yeah, into the abyss.
It's a great optical illusion.
Wait, is this like someone's on the ground here? Who's this? Fred
It's a cake
Durst.
downstairs.
Fred Durst and Kate were the other ones left. You
And-
just threw him out of my hands.
And-
Wins.
End turn. Okay.
uh,
Do you want to try to play Sonic Monopoly?
you want to
Yeah.
try to?
Look, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I love the NLSS Go Fish mod, and I think Meg Resta did a great job on it.
Yeah.
Clearly, we don't know how to play Go Fish.
Oh, there goes. Sonic
Sorry,
Monopoly.
that was my bad.
You crashed my game after you flipped it.
Really, you're gone?
It's
Okay.
good now, but you fucking.
Well, there's a lot of
rigged.
particles
Slow as hell.
here.
Can I load this table, please?
It's still rendering the particles, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
flipping
jackwagon.
Monopoly is a bad call.
Okay, don't flip Monopoly.
My game is going so slow.
Matt, just amused how badly
Oh,
you're playing.
okay. There we go.
Oh, this looks
This is
amazing.
Sonic the Hedgehog
It's so pro looking.
Monopoly.
It does look pretty good.
Well, do we?
It's taking everything my computer can do to process.
yeah,
right
it
now.
is like, oh god.
What's? Oh my god.
I think it's loading in all the cards individually, so that's probably why.
Oh,
Yeah.
it feels pretty good now.
It's good now. It's
Um,
sorted.
Do we have money?
Yeah, all this stuff in front of us.
But is that?
I think we're already dealt with our money, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Mouse over, it says how many of each bill you have.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Is there a banker?
Well, we have to. Let's get turns to see who goes first.
It's my turn. Well, you can
You
roll
wanna
the die.
roll a dice for top or bottom gets to be banker.
I
or
rolled a
something?
6.
I rolled a 2.
Well, which one do you want, top or bottom for banker?
You want the highest number.
Well, I can't get higher than a 6.
There is no game that wants the lowest number. All right, I go first then. Pass it to my
Okay.
turn.
Wait, what color
Oh.
are you?
I want to be red.
I want to be the very best.
So, is anyone blue?
I'll be yellow, so we'll just throw white off the table.
No,
I
I
guess.
want to be white. I just want to.
Oh.
No, actually, you know what? Throw white off, Nick.
Right. Later.
Throw white off the
Okay.
table. We don't need.
I make it my turn.
Oh, yeah.
This is pretty damn cool. I'm pretty impressed by this.
All right, so I rolled a 4.
You could click and drag, and it's like an actual mouse, and you could.
You need to
just
bold the text
pick
on the
up
board a little
both
more.
sides.
Oh, okay, I see. So I'll go with 7. You can't click and drag and like roll multiples though.
Yes, huh? You can click and drag, and then click and hold
Grab
one.
the other one.
Yeah. Or I think if you're holding one, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Now shake
Oh, you did it.
it like a Polaroid picture.
All right, so
that's a
I
great
know I rolled
sound.
doubles there, but I got a 7 first. So
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is this? Chance?
Item
Is
box.
that 7?
That's 7.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, item box. I'm gonna grab this item box card. Oh
No, just want the one. Crazy game.
Yeah, it's a fast grab. Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
Make property. It's so hard to read.
What?
I can zoom in. Okay. Make
General
general
repairs.
repairs on all your property for each house. Pay 25 rings. For each
Oh, you don't have any.
For each
Yeah, you don't
hotel,
gotta
pay
use
100
that.
rings. That's right.
You're
I
good.
have 0
Oh.
rings.
How do you put it at the bottom of the pile, or do you just
Nah,
leave it somewhere
you
else?
put it over here.
Okay, we'll just build a stack again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I go next. If you're done.
There you go. I'll pass it to
I
you.
like playing Monopoly in this field.
Wait, how do I grab both?
There's a tractor in the back.
Click and drag both of them, and then just click on one of the mice or one of the dice. Sorry, one of the dies.
Oh, okay, got it.
Press Alt on a card to zoom into it.
All right.
So you're 2 squares past me.
Yep. And what's that one? It's 120 rings to pick that one up. Yeah, I mean, let's buy it. Let's do it.
What property is it?
That would be Aquarium Park
Here you go, Nick.
for 120. Where's
where
the
do you-
bank? I'm just gonna put it over here.
Nick,
All right.
where are you on this game? Oh, there you are. Okay, there you go. I'm give you this property.
Thank you.
Did you paid your debt properly?
Yeah, I put the money over there.
Okay.
How much? 120? It's true. Confirmed for 120. We could just make
We-
this empty thing over here.
Yeah, you want me to take all the money out of this extra person and just chuck it off the board?
No. That's our bank.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
We need that bank. You can't just throw away money when you use it.
All right, my turn. Nick, you gotta end your turn.
And turn.
Okay.
Is it not? I want these dice.
This is fantastic. I love this. I'm gonna play the shit out of this now.
I don't know, man.
6.
This is like
That's
the-
like one before Ryan, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna buy it to piss off Nick.
What is
You
it?
like
No!
Is it Hydra
$100.
City Zone?
It's
Yeah.
Aquatic Ruins.
Oh, it's Aquatic Ruins. Okay.
Now I can't have the trifecta.
There you go, Josh.
Thanks, man.
You're too slow. The back of the card it says you're too slow.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you put my shit
I
at?
put it on the edge of the deck or the edge of the table, man.
This edge?
It's right over the M in J Smith OTI.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Why'd you flip over this property, you scumbag?
I didn't mean it.
Well, put it back there. There you go. All right, you roll doubles, so you get to go again.
Oh shit, son.
What an exciting game.
9.
9.
Count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's this thing?
Oh shit, you got the tornado.
What's the tornado? I could buy the tornado?
You could buy a tornado for 200 rings.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the tornado for 200 rings.
How much
Absolutely.
money do we have?
Not that much. But there's my 1.
Yeah,
And
not
then-
that much, probably.
We start
200.
with 1,000 and 500.
Ryan, give me the tornado.
Who plays these fucking... Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Who plays these fucking rules? You can't buy until you go around once. Never heard of it. And
I've heard of that. I just don't give a shit. Like, do you
Oh,
want
you
us to really
guys-
just roll a bunch of times and not buy properties?
you can't buy if you roll doubles is a new one for me, too. Josh, as much as I would love to give you Tornado, unfortunately it's a... Oh,
Here.
Do you guys want to do a kitty on free parking?
sure. There you go. There's Tornado. You're too slow.
Thanks, dude.
All right. It's my turn now.
Yep.
There are more people watching Tabletop Simulator on Twitch than there are people watching Watch Dogs.
That's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yes.
It's pretty funny. Roll time. Where'd you put these dice, Josh? Oh, there they are.
Right on
Take-
the
take
Sonic.
time.
Oh, my mistake.
I wish it had
You see
sonic
that-
sound effects too.
Oh, fuck.
Just throw that.
Everything's gone to
I
hell.
don't know what to do with that. Yeah. No, the
All
dice
right.
are over here.
That's a
Now,
7.
if you click here, I'll move the dice to the center
Okay.
for you because you're an idiot.
That was a 7 though.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, what you had something to say?
Nah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this like
Ooh, Hidden Palace.
purple one right here? Hidden Palace. How much is it? Oh, hey!
Oh
Don't,
shit!
don't spawn
Regenerate
RPG
people.
figures in the middle.
Why? I want to change my
use
person. I want
those.
to be this big guy now.
Oh, I want to be a pair of cats. Wait, Ryan should probably be that though.
Wait, I gotta get Hidden Palace first.
I could be this guy from Dark Souls.